Hey everyone, today I am super excited to show you how to take off the doors, the roof, and the front windshield off of this brand new 2020 Jeep Gladiator Overland. We are thrilled to have this new Gladiator at our dealership, Wowwoodys Automotive Group in Chillicothe, Missouri. It is the highest rated dealership in Middle America and Dealer Rater's Dealer of the Year for the past 3 years, and you can find out why by going to over10,000reviews.com. Okay, so all you need to take off the doors is your Jeep toolkit that comes with the Jeep. It has your wrench, all your bits and everything that are needed to take off the bolts. So first thing we're going to do is use the T50 to take off the bolts right here on the sides. Okay. So as you can see, it says T50 right there in case you forget which bit to use, but all you have to do is just unscrew it. It helps to put a finger behind so you don't accidentally scratch the paint. So there are 2 of these on each door, so you'll have 8 total for the whole vehicle. Okay, so that is the longest part of this process, is taking all of the bolts off. I have noticed that it does take a little bit longer to take the top bolt off than the bottom bolt on the doors, but once you have them all, Jeep has included a special spot to put all of them to keep them organized so that you don't lose them. You can see that they have where each one goes. So your 8 ones for your doors are going to go in these slots, and this just lets you keep them organized. So our next step is going to be unplugging the wiring for the power, but first we need to make sure all of the windows are rolled down. Okay, so the first step is to pop this piece off, that, and then there are 3 steps to getting this unplugged. So first you push the red part up until it clicks. There's a black part you push down right here, and then it releases the white part so you can flip it up. Once it's locked up, you can pull this part down and out. There's a hook right here that you need to take off. You just have to pull the door in a little bit to make it loose. So you can take it off of the hook there, like that. And then you can tuck this part into the door here. The last piece is to unscrew this bolt right here using the T40. Before I unscrew it, I'm going to call in a helper to hold the door for me so that when it is unattached, it doesn't swing back and hit the body of the vehicle. Okay, so now the door will be able to come off. And that's one door down. So first thing that you do before you take off the back door is you're going to want to move the front seat as far up as it can go so you can have access to the back panel. So we're going to pop that off, and you can see it looks a little bit different. All you have to do is push in this part and then pull it down. Then you're going to unhook it just like the other one and tuck it into the net on the side. And then we'll do the same thing, unscrew this and then take it out. And then you do the same thing on the other side of the Jeep. Okay, so now you have all of the doors off. Make sure that you have all of the panels put back into place and that you have all of your loose bolts tucked away inside of your compartment underneath your seat in the back here. So next we're going to show you how to do the top and the front windshield. So earlier we did a video on how to take off the doors, so we will link the description to that below. But we are going to start by removing the 2 front panels of this Gladiator. So first what we're going to do is unlatch these, and then you're going to turn each of these L things right here. It's just gonna pop out, so I'm gonna have a helper come in to assist me taking them off of the top. It's just as easy as that. And then we're gonna do the other side next. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. And these are super light to take off. The next thing we're going to do is use your Jeep toolkit that is provided to take off the bolts right here. It is a T50. And so now let's do the other side. Okay, so next we're going to fold down these back seats. So first we're going to lower the headrest, pull up here, and just lower it down. This gives us access over here to your wiring for the back defrost, which we are going to unplug. Okay, so you're going to remove this cover for the rear defrost. To unplug the wiring harness here, you pull back this red piece, and then you push down here, and it pulls out like that. Okay, so the next part is to take these bolts off of each side. It's also a T50. Okay, next we're going to take off the 4 bolts that are in the back here. Okay, so once you have all of your bolts taken out, you can store them easily underneath your back seat. There's a specific spot that tells you where each one goes. So these are all of the roof bolts. And they're nice and tucked away and organized so that when you go to put it back on, you know exactly where each bolt goes. Okay, for the next part, you need your helper again. All you have to do is just lift it up and then pull it back out. Today I'm here to show you how to take the front windshield off of this 2020 Jeep Gladiator. We've already taken off the doors and the roof of this Jeep, so now we're going to show you how to put down the front windshield. So we're taking the T40 to unscrew the 2 bolts that are on either side of the front visor on the driver's side. So I'm just going to unscrew these and then I'll do the ones on the passenger side. Now that we have those 4 taken off of the windshield, our compartment is full of all of the different bolts that belong in the Jeep. Okay, so the last thing we need to do before we can fold down the windshield is take off the wipers. So we have our socket handy, and then we're going to take off the caps first. So we're just going to pop off the cap. That. And then we'll just do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so the last step is to lay down the windshield on these rubber protectors on your hood there. And that's it. And now with the doors off, the roof off, the windshield down, it is ready for you to take on the road, on those trails, anywhere you want to go.